Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Scanlon from the library attempting to do a video today on how we can use Worldbook online at home. So first of all, you need to go to your Internet Explorer and open that up and type up the top Worldbook online. So WorldBook.online. And when it comes up, click on this one, Worldbook Encyclopedia, worldbookonline.com. This will bring you to the login page, and your login ID is Braddock, BRADDOCK. Your password, if you don't remember it, has been sent out by your teachers via Seesaw, so please use that. And then click on the sign in button. So you can see that since we last went on Worldbook Online, we have a lot more apps that we can access. Worldbook Online has opened these up for us as we're trying to teach from home. So early learning is a new one. This is really good for anyone from kindergarten, year 1 and year 2, and even preschool might enjoy that one. So check that out. The kids one is the one we usually use. Students are very good for year 5 and 6 and high school. The ebooks is the other one that I really wanted to show you today. So let's have a look at, let's start with ebooks. So click on the ebooks, and then you can see that we've got lots of different books to choose from coming up now. Okay, so it's a bit like the Netflix screen. You can see all the different categories that we have available. So the top one, animals, we've got amphibians, reptiles and sea creatures. Then you have birds and mammals, insects and spiders. And then we have information on the armed forces, biographies and autobiographies. We've been talking about that in library lately. So biographies are the ones that people write about other people, and the autobiographies have been written about themselves. So check those out, especially if you're in year 5 and 6. The crafts and activity books, which are really good to help us be entertained at the moment. Cultures of the world. And then we have early readers. Early readers are really good for our kindergarten, year 1 and year 2, and anyone who wants to check their reading levels. Some of these books, you can see the little headphones, they can be read to you. So check those out as well if you need some books to look at. The environment and fantasy books. So this is our ebooks through Worldbook Online. If we click into one of those to have a look at, armored dinosaurs, for example, you can see that these books have lots of pictures. They're just like real books, but they're on your computer. So do have a look at these. And throughout the week, we might be setting some things that you can research and find out about by using Worldbook Online. So just use the icon over here, the arrow, to click through the pages like you would be turning the pages. Okay, so that is the book about dinosaurs. I'll go back the other way using the arrows so that you can see that. So that was information about how to find the dinosaurs. It looks like I started in the middle of the book, so we'll go back to the beginning to have a look. And you also have to wait a little bit of time for the computer to load up. So you can see lots of great colours, pictures and information about the dinosaurs. Now to go back to the front, please use the arrow up here and click back. And yes, we're fine to leave that page, bringing us back to Worldbook ebooks, okay? And then you can choose another book to look at if your computer comes along. Okay, so then you can choose another book to look at. So just start logging in and having a look around the ebooks. And then, as I said, we'll give you some jobs to do with that later in the week. Now, down the bottom, you can see the Worldbook products and another arrow. Click on that one to take you back to the first page. Okay, so now if you want to have a look at the kids one with me, we can click on the balloon, which says kids, and our Turbo Turtle is loading that. So when that comes up, this is where you can learn about things. Worldbook Online is a non-fiction resource, so it is information. We've been talking about that in library. It's not a story, it is information. Worldbook Online has checked all the information. They've looked at all the experts' information on this, and there's also links to other safe information you can find through here. So it's a safe place for you to learn about things. If you go through the arrows here on the main screen, you see some pictures coming up. And if you want to learn about those, you can just click on this here in the middle. So scrolling through there, if I want to learn about non-venomous snakes, we can click on this one and it'll take me to the information about non-venomous snakes. So we can have a look at that by clicking on that. And here is the information that Worldbook has about the non-venomous snakes. We can go to the back arrow up here, taking us back to the front page with different pictures. And then we can learn, if we want to learn about candy, we can click on this one. And we can learn about salt, some people, lionfish, and so on. So that's one way of searching through the Worldbook Online. You can also click here and search for what you want to learn about. So if you want to learn about cats, for example, type cats and press enter. And here's all the reports about cats. If you click on the first one, it will tell us the information about cats with lots of pictures. And we can roll down to look at that. If we click on this one here with the speaker, that will read it to us. Okay, and there's also some options up here in the tools where you can have that changed to a different language. If family members want to read with you and they need help changing that to a different language, we can do that here. And this is the read aloud settings. So if you need to make it louder or quieter or faster or slower, you can use these settings. Okay, so then you can see that there is information on there about cats. And over to the side, we can see the different pictures about cats. And we can go through that. At the bottom of the page, it will show you how you can get more information about cats. So here is how we can look at the student information. Remember, that was for year 5 and 6, so it's a little bit harder. And then we can see some information in different languages as well, which is not as relevant at the moment. So that is how you can look at something in Worldbook. If you want to go back, come and click on this Kids over here to take you back to the main page of Worldbook Kids. And then you can see down the bottom here, there's lots of other things we can look at. If you click on World of Animals, this is a quick way to find out about animals. So if you want to learn about fish and sea creatures, click onto that one. And it will show you information about fish and sea creatures. So you might choose the clownfish, and if I also click on the crab, it puts the clownfish on one side and the crab on the other side, and then I can go down the bottom and click on compare, and that will show me information about the clownfish on one side, information about the crab on the other side, and I can see how they are similar or different. For example, a clownfish can live for about 8 years and the crab lives for about 5 to 7 years. So that's one way to look at information about animals on Worldbook. Okay, so remember to go back up the top through your back, Kids, Worldbook Kids. Please excuse my cat jumping through the video. Another one here is activities. So lots of activities we can do at home at the moment. Cracking codes, things to do in craft, how to draw it, how to write it, treasure hunts, puzzles. So check those out and we'll come back and explain some more of them another time. And we go back, I hit the back arrow there. We've got some games, some maps, information about people and information about places. So information about places is the same as the animals. You can do comparing different places. I'll show you that in a minute. Science projects and a dictionary to find out what words mean. So we'll just go back to compare places for another example. And if we want to learn about Australia, we go over here to Australian states. And we could click, for example, New South Wales on one side, Queensland on the other side, come down and compare, and that tells me the difference between those two Australian states. Okay, so you can do that as well. So just start having a look at Worldbook online. Remember, come back through Worldbook Kids up here to take you back to this page. And down here on the left, Worldbook Products takes you back to our home page. Okay, and I will be coming back to show you how you can use some of these things a bit better. Thank you. I hope you enjoy starting to look at Worldbook online. See you later.